Well, hello, Libras. Welcome to your December of 2025 spiritual advice reading. I'm Josie K, and this is the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Libra needs to hear this information most with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this month of December of 2025. All right. So we have a Libra who at the very beginning of December is thinking maybe about an older fire signs or someone older than you, Sagittarius or Leo. Now, this could also be you creating your empire, Libra, stepping into a leadership position, setting and meeting goals day to day like a well-oiled machine. In the thoughts position, we have the husbandry card. I almost feel like there's a Libra going into the direction of a husband here, who by which you are wanting to explain that some form of money is on its way. It could be that you're hoping for some money and prosperity to come, and because the Knight of Discs has showed up in your reading, it is on its way. So continue to hope on it, continue to pray for it, because I think eventually you're going to be sharing some good news here in a position of authority or prosperity. Now, in the relationship sector, right when I said that, we got the Nine of Discs. So we have financial gain. So Libras, as you are connecting to another or others here, you're going to recognize maybe as soon as the second week of December that the slow-moving prosperity you are waiting for has finally arrived. That you are sitting in some form of leadership position, or someone who is in one has communicated with you, and that there is indeed a cause for celebration when it comes to financial gain. So there's financial gain that is being discussed in some way here in the first half of December for my collective Libras. Now, in the creative aspects position, we have the Five of Swords. So there is some form of inner conflict regarding either communication or a business or organization. You may be feeling a little bit defeated because of someone in a leadership position or a fire sign, or I think this is more so you're waiting on some communication. Still could take till mid-December because there's a lot of other stuff going on for this Knight of Discs to come in. But it is kind of following the financial gain card. So I think what Spirit's saying just in the creative aspects position is don't allow yourself to be defeated, feel defeated just because a particular conversation has come, has not come, or just isn't good. All right. Financial gain is in your reading here. So in the actions position, beautiful. So by the end of the year, we have a Libra, or my collective Libras, sitting in the beautiful sun energy. With the number 19, there's an awareness here that one path has started and a previous situation financially has ended or evolved, which makes sense in this number 9 year of 2025. This was the year of completions and endings to major journeys and to transition now into the direction of greater accomplishments. So there's happiness here as a result of the collectives Libras by the end of the year. I think the beginning of January 2026, there's going to be a lot to celebrate here, not only just for you Libras, but for many. Happiness is returning after difficulty. In the emotional aspects position, there is this rebirth. Right? There is a realization that an old path has fallen away and that now you are rising. You are rising above making better decisions, more prosperous decisions because of the happiness you have created as a result of your actions that have led up to this financial gain. It's going to feel emotionally like you have gone through a rebirth and now you're making greater decisions with your life. Wow, so in the subconscious position, we have the Two of Cups. All right, so there are soulmate connections coming together for the collective Libras. Either you're in one or there is something here that there's a connection that ebbs and flows in the area of money, finance, and career. So it could feel as though someone's making an offer of abundance where there's great financial gain, and Spirit is saying subconsciously, yes, indeed. This is a soul connection that we have sent in for you to help you to grow into this position of leadership, of excitement and happiness and prosperity in your life. Now, my single Libras, we got the husbandry card. So I'm thinking about going into the direction of being this passionate masculine, rising into a higher, better chapter in my life. I feel a little bit defeated or unsure about communicating what I want to create with someone here personally, but I'm doing well financially and it's bringing me happiness. I think the happiness that's showing up for many by the end of the year with the financial gain card of the Nine of Pentacles is this energy of harmony. There's going to be harmony in current relationships. There's going to be an awareness of greater happiness and harmony going into 2026 emotionally as well as financially. In the day-to-day aspects position, we do have the Seven of Cups. There could be a little bit of fantasy and illusion or fear. It's like, I am the King of Fire and I am setting and meeting goals, but I am a bit conflicted in conversation to maybe Libra. I am feeling unsure of where things are headed, but Libra's saying, here comes what I said, here comes the prosperity I was hoping for, here comes a financial gain, in some cases because of a soulmate, a friend, a family member, but here comes some happiness and love for my singles. So if they're not here yet, await further information, okay? That you may be conflicted about your emotions or some form of communication all the way into the third week of December. But give yourself to the end of the month because there is a rebirth happening, a switch in perspective, greater decisions and opportunities than ever before. In the inner strengths position, because we have the yes card. This is the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, and it's in your inner strengths position, Libra. So Spirit's saying trust that there will be wish fulfillment. You may be a bit conflicted or are feeling a bit defeated because you're not quite sure as to how or when this financial gain is coming, but it's coming. It's coming in relation to someone whereby there is this natural ebb and flow. There's coming this realization that you were a bit worried at some point about a business or organization in some cases, and now you've gone through a rebirth. Now your actions are leading you not only towards happiness, but great stability, both financially and emotionally. All right, so in a 3-card summary, we have got diplomacy. Very important here because money has been a concern, and then we were in the Mercury retrograde in November and there were some harsh words, and we don't want this to continue, right? We want to, because as we give, so too shall we receive. So there's just a strong message here that if there was harsh communication in relation to another or others, trust that, again, just like the Knight of Pentacles, your chariot is on its way. Okay, it is time eventually, and maybe in the first couple days, couple weeks for some of my Libras, to travel physically or metaphorically away from harsh communication and difficulty into the direction of success. So Spirit's calling for diplomacy when it comes to the King of Fire. Could be someone in a leadership position, could be Sagittarius or Leo. Spirit is saying that in the thoughts position, there is some slow moving energy, but it is coming where you're going to be jumping in your chariot and traveling physically, metaphorically into the direction of this slow moving prosperity and money. Now, I see by the second going into the third week for some of my Libras that things are going to speed up in the area of money. 1 or 2 clients, offers, opportunities, great change in some cases when it comes to money or things of the material like home or a vehicle. So things are going to speed up. They are speeding up in relation to a soulmate connection that the universe is bringing your way. Okay. Yeah, so many have had the 10 of Wands energy, whatever weighs heavy upon you when it comes to home, family, business, or passion. It has reached a 10. Those wands are dissipating now, and Spirit is offering the Ace of Cups. a new path, a blessed path of peace, joy, happiness, and love. So some may be feeling a little bit defeated or conflicted in the area of the creation of a new path of emotional fulfillment and love. But Spirit is saying, keep on keeping on, right? We've got the World Wide Web card. As you take action to connect with others via community, society, social media, technology, you will recognize that you are building upon this web of your life. With the master number 11 here, there is one path that served you, and now, just like the number 19, one is ending so another can begin. A path of happiness is what Spirit is bringing in. There's going to be an awareness emotionally of a rebirth. Right now, I can make higher, better decisions than ever before. I'm recognizing by the 3rd or 4th week of December that my proverbial ship has come in, that I have created through my actions a happy and beautiful foundation for myself. Yeah, so then there is a little bit of rivalry. I think subconsciously there will be some here who don't know exactly what action steps to take regarding another or others. But again, trust that Spirit's saying with the 2 of Cups, this is a soul connection. You will know that you know because of how it ebbs and flows. So you may be a bit conflicted, but Spirit's saying be diplomatic with everyone this month. Because Spirit is trying to bring good things your way. Of course, if you fall into the negative, that could block these things from developing for you. And when I said that, look, we have the groundedness card. So in the day-to-day aspects position during this month of December, Spirit is saying remain grounded. Even though you don't know what action steps to take, apply the 7 of Cups energy of your imagination and creativity. For eventually there will come an awareness that you maybe there was harsh communication or some form of inner conflict about your worries, fears, concerns, the direction that you want to go towards. But Spirit's saying here it is. There's a soul connection where you're going to know that feels right. Things are going to speed up in the area of money because of a connection to someone who is in a leadership position, or this is you saying, I am now, as I have taken action to connect with others, stepping into the happiness of the sun. Yes, I am manifesting great things, and now I have recognized by the end of the year this stability here, great emotional fulfillment. That Spirit said, hang in there. We're giving you the strength to hold that, right? Be diplomatic and kind and trust that your efforts are going to bring your ship in, and path of happiness, soulmate connection in some cases. Yeah, because Spirit's saying that the collective Libras are at a 10 when it comes to the swords. Swords representing worries, fears, concerns, a long and difficult path, an ending to a business or organization, and is replacing all of that with great stability. So they're saying hang in there. The swords, the worries, the fears, the concerns, the difficulties, whether it's a business or organization, those things are now dissipating. Continue to set and meet goals in a very passionate and exciting way this month as you conquer them. Continue to set more, for that is what's going to give off that bright, beautiful aura and draw great change your way. So we have the popular Scorpio energy of the Death card. This is transition. This is like I kept putting the effort in, and now I can cut away from a path that no longer serves me and rise into a higher, better, new chapter in my life. And when I said new, we have the major arcana, the Fool. So Spirit is saying we are helping the collective Libras during this month of December of 2025 to manifest by putting one foot in front of the other. For at one point you will start to recognize that the grass is growing, the leaves are opening, the flowers are blooming, and you have indeed initiated, look at this, with Spirit's assistance with the Empress, a new path. So it's kind of time to create different paths and avenues, connect to different people, obtain additional information this month until you recognize that you indeed are at the center with Spirit's assistance, manifesting the unexpected. Wow. So there is the Tower happening for you, like many, the awareness of, oh my gosh, my imagination and creativity have brought the unexpected rebirth that Spirit was talking about. My efforts have brought my proverbial ship in. I was conflicted about a soul connection, but now I am recognizing, thank goodness, I was diplomatic and kind, because all is well because of the success that is coming to mind here. Yep. Yeah, I see the Lord. This could be someone like this King of Fire energy, either bringing great happiness and reward to another, or your prosperity is making you feel like you are now standing in a new foundation, and there's great emotional fulfillment as a result. Yeah, there will be a peaceful resolution by the end of the year in relation to King of Cups, older Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or there is just there could be a reason to celebrate in relation to someone who is a soulmate. I think for some, there could be Libras, water energy that brings either financial gain or love here in this month of December. Yes, there's this process of recovery and the development of a materialistic, stable foundation here. All right, so I'm going to close with a message from the Archangel Michael, Sword of Light deck. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please confirm and clarify, and close with a message regarding the circle spread for my collective Libras. It's time to play. Beautiful. Wait patiently, be diplomatic and kind, for you are about to go through a rebirth where things are going to speed up in the area of money. Some of you, maybe you have been working too hard and worrying about everything. And again, that's what brings this energy of defeat or confliction. But Spirit is saying seek out joyous experiences, new starts, so that balance can return to your life. When the unexpected arrives, have no fear. Okay, fear is a trap of the ego, right? I'm not good enough. I'm so focused on the negative things about myself. Archangel Michael is saying, allow me to use my sword of light to free you from whatever disquieting feelings are holding you back. For you're going to recognize again by the end of the year, going into 2026, that your prayers indeed have been answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine, and the answers will soon come, although perhaps in forms you had not expected. Either way, know this month that change is coming. With that number 7 energy, there is going to come an awareness, an inner awareness of spirituality and the mastery of your efforts. 7s are about doorways opening as a result of one's efforts and going into the direction of triumph. So Archangel Michael is here to guide my collective Libras through a very exciting transformation, right? And are saying, have no fear. This is a time of joyous opportunity and wish fulfillment. So when the opportunity comes, Spirit is saying, say yes. Whether it's to a person, a partnership. Yes, this is a time of recovery and new starts as we go into the number 1 year of 2026. So should these messages have resonated for you in some way and you have further questions about your own personal journey and or would just like a general reading, feel free to write me for a personal reading via my email, which is JosieK42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video, along with a beautiful comment section. I am now offering the winter special, which is a 15-minute, 1 month video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So thank you so very much for your likes, your shares, and those subscribes. And most importantly, I want to give you, I want to thank you for all of your lovely donations that keep me up and running day to day. Take care and God bless.